日本時間11日、マリナーズの本拠地 T モバイルパークで、イチロー氏の米野球殿堂入りを記念した彫像の除幕式が行われました。モチーフとなったのは、イチロー氏の象徴的な打席でのルーチンです。イチロー氏は、ケン・グリフィー・ジュニア氏、エドガー・マルティネスコーチと共に彫像を覆っていた布を引きましたが、その直後、バットが手元から折れたように曲がるハプニングが起きました。これにはイチロー氏も思わず指をさして笑顔を見せました。さらにイチロー氏は、まさかここでもマリアノ・リベラにバットを折られるとは思わなかった、とユーモアたっぷりにコメント。現役時代、ヤンキースの守護神マリアノ・リベラのカットボールでバットを折られた場面を引き合いに出し、会場の笑いを誘いました。この日はアストロズ戦も行われ、試合前の地元放送局でもこの一件が紹介されました。放送では、思わぬハプニングを笑いに変えたイチロー氏のセンスあふれるコメントに称賛の声が上がっていました。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Welcome to the Ichiro Suzuki Statue Unveiling Ceremony. Today is a truly historic and joyful day for the Seattle Mariners organization, our fans, and the game of baseball across two continents.Ichiro's statue will welcome millions of Mariner fans for years to come outside right here at T-Mobile Park, alongside statues of his Hall of Fame brethren, Ken Griffey Jr. and Edgar Martinez. This monument will serve a lasting tribute to one of the most unique, influential, and beloved players in the history of the game of baseball. It's my pleasure to welcome National Baseball Hall of Famer Ichiro Suzuki.Joining Ichiro, his wife, Yumiko, and their adorable pup, Kikyu. How you doing, Kikyu? Along with Ichiro's longtime interpreter, Alan Turner, his wife, Jamie, and their son, Ozzy. Today, we celebrate the legacy of Ichiro Suzuki. He arrived in Seattle in 2001 as a 7-time batting champion over in Japan.But an unknown as the first Japanese-born position player in Major League Baseball. He made an immediate impact, earning Rookie of the Year and MVP honors in his very first year, then established the single-season hit record in 2004 and amassed 3,089 base hits during his illustrious 19-year career. Last summer, he was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame.And a few weeks later, his number 51 was retired in a memorable celebration and ceremony right here at the ballpark where John Stanton announced that a statue would be commissioned in Ichiro's honor. Ichiro's consistency, preparation, and relentless pursuit of excellence defined an era of Mariners baseball. And even in his retirement, he still shows up to the ballpark day after day, game after game to make the Mariners even better.He said in his number retirement ceremony that he was damn proud to be a Seattle Mariner. Well, Ichiro, we are damn proud you are a Seattle Mariner, and the statue here will stand as a testament that you will always be a Seattle Mariner. This thing's not going anywhere, and neither are you.
Ichiro was meticulous in his preparation and play, which is illustrated by this statue. The bronze depicts Ichiro's classic pose.In his 2001 rookie uniform, wearing jersey number 51 with his first name, not his last name, on the back of the jersey. In that year, as Rick noted, Ichi was both the Rookie of the Year and the MVP for the league. Ichi illustrated the beauty of baseball. Every aspect of his game was meticulously perfected. His practice and preparation are legend.While veterans were awed by his work ethic, he also connected with young players like Julio and made a difference in their lives. He built bridges with all of his teammates, learning both Spanish and English early in his career. And he demonstrated that players of any size could be intimidating and epitomized a new way to play the game.The inscriptions on the statue commemorate his statistics and accomplishments on the field.But I want to comment on the degree to which Ichi also brought our community together. Ichi, member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, the Mariner Hall of Fame, number 51 retired in the outfield, and now a statue on the grounds of the Seattle Mariners facility, T-Mobile Park, We salute you for all you have done for the Mariners and for baseball. Thank you. It's now my honor to invite National Baseball Hall of Fame members Ichiro, Ken Griffey Jr., and Edgar Martinez to come and pull the tarp off of the jersey and off the statue and show it for the first time.
We'll see. Right on the black spot. Yep. Right black spot right there. Move up here. Ichiro? Right on that black spot right there. There you go.
Okay, here we go. It's now time to unveil Ichiro's statue. A drum roll, please. We're going to count down from 51. No, we're not. Here we go. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is. The statue of one of the greatest players in the history of the game. It was a fastball inside. And he still got a base hit. What a remarkable piece of art. Ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Famer and global superstar, number 51, Ichiro Suzuki. Congratulations, Pete. Did you want to say? The inscription on Ichiro's statue reads, Ichiro Suzuki. Seattle Mariners, 2001, 2012, 2018, 2019. Ended his career with that two-game series at the Tokyo Dome. 3,089 career Major League hits. 4,367 professional hits between the United States and Japan. The 2001 American League MVP and Rookie of the Year. 2 American League batting titles. 10-time All-Star. 10 Gold Gloves. 10 consecutive 200-hit seasons. He set the single-season record with 262 hits in 2004. He was inducted into the Mariners Hall of Fame in 2022. Ichiro, one of the most prolific hitters of all time, and known by his iconic first name he wore in his jersey, Ichiro was Major League Baseball's first Japanese position player. His unique style of play impacted the game at the plate, in the field, and on the bases. Truly an iconic statue, just like Ichiro himself. Folks, that concludes our ceremony this morning. Thanks for coming, everybody. Enjoy Ichiro's statue. Feel free to stick around to take photos, and thanks again for being with us today.
Big news today, of course. Earlier today, fans gawking at this, taking pictures. It is the third statue outside of T-Mobile Park, and then the replica statues inside. The first 40,000 fans getting those. Ichiro immortalized outside it, and it's good to be celebrating 51 again.
No, it's just, it's awesome. He looks like he seriously could put on the uniform.
Yeah, absolutely.
And probably bat, 5th or 6th tonight.
Yeah, all the Hall of Famers in the house, so you know it's going to be a fun time. Our Miller Lite moment is the statue dedication today for Ichiro, his dog, and of course, his lovely wife Yumiko behind him. Ichiro from 2001 to 12 to 18 and 19, and there he is. I love that pose. Everybody doing that. Great commercial by the Mariners as well. Fans across the Northwest doing that. You see Edgar Jr., and there they are. We talked to Ichiro afterwards about the input he had on that statue.
驚きました。
The pose was always going to be that. We had through FaceTime, we went back and forth on a few details of the statue, and I would say something about the statue, and he would just make it, almost immediately perfect. And so I was very surprised at how well, the input that I was able to give him, and he would just make it into that art. And so it was a great experience. You know, I actually wore the 2001 jersey as a sample for him. He came out to Seattle and we did a photo shoot of me actually wearing the 2001 uniform. And I probably could say that, you know, I was happy that I was still able to fit in that uniform. And I could probably say that Junior and Edgar probably couldn't do that. So I was happy about that.
もちろんアメリカの中で僕のふるさとはシアトルです。もちろんそうです。これからもそうですね。
Seattle is definitely my home here in America. Yes, this is definitely my home.
まさかここでもマリアノにバットを折られると思わなかった。
I didn't think Mariano would come out here and break the bat, so.
Well, good to have Ichiro home and
I love
the
it
little
when people
jabs he gets.
I love it when people get a glimpse of his sense of humor.
Yes.
You know, and so.
And let's be honest, probably true.
It's his rookie uniform. 2001 was his rookie year, you know, and he's probably right. Edgar and Junior probably not getting into their rookie uniforms, and I wouldn't either. So yeah.
Well, congrats to Ichiro. I mean,
this is awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, you have to remember it was a long time ago, but there was so much pressure on him as the first Japanese-born position player to come over here and start in a regular season major league game. I mean, the amount of pressure that he puts on himself is crushing. And then you have the weight of an entire nation on top of that as well. And I mean, who knew? I always say this. It's like, yeah, I was one of the ones that was like, I'm not sure he's going to make it. You know, I'm not sure it's going to translate.
And he did.
Wow.
He did okay. It paved the way for a lot of Japanese players to keep coming, which is great to see.